we're on. Huh? Good morning. Saturday morning. We're here downstairs. Team Hunter Gracie Denville. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for sticking with us and getting over this hard time. I know you kids are no school and you're home all the time, and things are a big change for everybody. So it's nice to have everybody here early in the morning on Saturday, getting ready to start our day. All right. But first, guys, kids, moms, dads, whoever's listening. All right. We know that not everybody has a partner to train with. Okay, we're showing you moves. I'm using Vinny as a partner, but today we're going to do, after I show you how the move works, we're going to be able to practice it like solo. If you have a partner, if you have a family member that's willing to help you, please call them into the room, get them to be part of this. If you don't have a partner, we can't help you with that. But what we have decided to do for our family here, who's been sticking with us, Team Hunter Gracie Denville, guys, without you, this is not a really great place to hang out. It's only a great place to hang out because we love you guys. So what we've decided to do is anybody who needs to borrow a mat, we're going to lend you one of the mats at the school. All right. These are your mats. These are our mats. These are the family's mats. So I've had a few requests from parents wanting to buy mats, get some mats for the kids. We tried to call a few suppliers. Nobody's even picking up their phone. Everybody seems to be sold out. So we've decided to step up, and if you guys want to borrow a mat, we will lend you a mat. All right. And we'll figure out the details of how to do that. But it's very simple, guys. We just ask that you participate and get everybody involved in the whole household while we're doing our workouts. So with that said, guys, today we're going to go over a warm-up, all right, a solo warm-up that you guys can do. Then we're going to go over a double leg and a single leg set up and finish, all right? These are going to be our takedowns for today, all right? And then we're going to talk a little bit, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about our warrior code, right? And courage will be the subject, all right? So, guys, tell your moms and dads, if they're not watching with you, boys and girls, tell your moms and dads we're willing to lend you a mat so that you can practice the break falls and the stuff that we're doing, all right? So hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Tomorrow we'll be putting up more content, and then Monday going back to going live again, 5 o'clock, correct, for the kids. Also on top of this, guys, it is our hope, and from what we've understood, that we're looking at a reopening time of April 20th. Okay, that's the news we've been receiving. I don't expect it to change, but if it does, we'll keep you guys posted. So this is what we've been understanding around the industry and what's going to happen in this area. All right. So thanks very much. Let's get started. All right. Okay, kids. So we're going to start off warming up, jumping jacks. Let's go. Me and Vinny working together. All right, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Paddles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now from here, let's grab our collars, look up towards the ceiling, and do our squats. 10 of them. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So now we're going to start off in this squatting position all the way down. Let's put our hands on the mat. All right. So what we're going to do from here is like a frog. We're going to jump up in the air, down and smack the mat. All right, so one more time. We're gonna jump and smack the mat. We're gonna do 10 of them. These are really hard, guys. So jump as high as you can and smack that mat, or smack whatever you're smacking as loud as you can. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, good job. Okay, everybody, from here. Do some circles backwards. Small circles. Palms are down, all right? Now turn your palms up. Okay, good. Palms up. Going forward circles. And turn your palms down. Good. All right, big circles. Palms are down. Good. And turn palms up. Good. And backwards, palms are up. Good. And turn palms down. Really loosens up your shoulders and your neck. Okay? In jiu-jitsu, we want to be flexible. We want to be loose. If somebody goes after a position or attacks a submission, being relaxed, being flexible, being loose will help us get away from that submission or from that attack, that reversal of such, okay? So we want to put our hands on our hips, guys. We're gonna rotate our neck around, big circles. Deep breaths. And switch. Deep breath in. Deep breaths out. Good. Okay. Now, hands are on our hips. Knees and feet about shoulder length apart. Rotating our hips. Good. Let's switch other way. Rotate the hips. Good. All right. Now, hands are on our knees. Okay, guys. From here, we're going to make circles with our knees now. Circles to the left. And switch. Circles to the right. Good. Okay. Let's go down to the mat here. All right. And we've warmed up almost everything except our ankles, right? We got to warm up our ankles. So feet straight out in front. Rotate just like we did. Our knees, good. And rotate the other way. And one more way we can do our ankles. Bring our leg over. Take our hand, grab the sole of our foot at the toes, and rotate. Good. Switching left and right. Super important, guys. We warm up our bodies for whatever we're doing, especially today, takedowns. You want your ankles and your knees, the switching, to be nice and warm. Okay. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the move, all right, using Vinny, but then we're going to practice it as a solo drill. So this is something you can do by yourself if you don't have a partner, or you can do with your partner if you have one. All right, so we're going to start off with a classic wrestling takedown, which is a double leg takedown. All right. Get a sip of water. All right. Let me facing this direction. Okay, my partner's facing me. Guys, we always, when we train with our partners, we acknowledge that we're ready. We slap 5 knuckles. Boom. This way we know we're ready. All right. So today we're going to start without any grips on the collar or on the sleeve or anywhere. My partner has his left leg forward. I have my left leg forward. You can switch But whenever we do this entry, we're gonna need a right leg versus a right leg, or a left leg versus a left leg. If he's lefty and I'm righty, now we have a different situation. So for today, his left and my left. This is the most common setup. All right, so my partner's hands are out here in front of him. Okay, guys, I want to raise his hands up. And when I raise his hands up, I want to make sure that my elbows are not out. My elbows are in. So my palms are going to touch Vinny's palms. Just like if we were doing slapping five, but the opposite way, up. So from here, guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my elbows in and raise Vinny's hands up here, Coach Vinny's hands. Now my elbows are in. I'm going to lower, penetrate, grab behind the legs here, and I shoot through. Now my knee is in between his 2 feet here, okay? At this point, my head goes to the outside and my leg posts up. Now, what I do is the leg that's in between, I step across him and I build a shelf. Once I build the shelf, I'm able to knock him over the shelf, okay? So one more time. We're in this position, raise the hands, penetrate, okay? Lower, shoot. Get my grips behind the knees, guys. All right? Post, head tight to the ribs. And now my left leg's gonna come across his right leg and knock him over. Okay? So one more time, and we'll do this a little bit faster. Right? In this position here. Okay. So now we're gonna practice it as a solo drill. I'm gonna do it. Let's go one more time this way, so we can see another way that we're the head movement and such. So one more time. Raise, penetrate, drop. Hands are behind the knees. Head is tight to his ribs here. My leg posts. This gives me the ability to drive. And then my other leg, my left leg steps across. And now I drive him over that shelf. One more time. Okay. So now we're ready to practice this as a single person drill. Let's do it together. Let's both face. Okay. So we'll go. I'll go. He'll go right leg. I'll go left. Let's both go left leg. Sure. So from here, guys, what we're doing now is raising the hands. Good. Penetrating step. Drop the knee. Good. We grab behind the knees. Step, step, and drive. Boom. All right? So, one more time. Lower. Boom. Penetrate. Drive through. Step, step. All right. So, let's do it from this angle here. I'll do it alone this time, okay? You guys can see me okay? So, I'm in this position. Now, if I want to raise my partner's hands, I can knock them up, or I can maybe fake to the head. So we're going to work this position here. Raise, penetrate, lower, shoot, step, step. Different angle from here. Raise, lower. Okay, so from here, I'm going to start to move around a little bit. All right? From area to area, and I'm gonna visualize my partner, okay? So from here, boom. I'm gonna move around a little bit more, keeping my base, okay? Right, knock them up, boom, raise, take them down. Good, I hope you guys are working with me. Let's do one facing each other. Our hands are here in front of us, right? Elbows in, boom. Lower, penetrate, and drive, okay? So let's take a look at another way. Can I plug you in one more time, Vinny? So I'm gonna fake my partner out, okay? Because a lot of times, guys, my partner might know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna trick him in different ways to make him think that I'm gonna do something different. So his hands are out and he's defending himself, right? So instead of me hitting his hands up in the air, I'm gonna get Vinny to put his own hands up in the air. How I'm gonna do that? From here, I'm gonna touch Vinny's head. And you know Vinny loves his hair. Don't want you messing up his hair. So no, guys, in serious stuff. I'm gonna raise my hand up like I'm grabbing for the head. See how that raises his hands? Now it allows me to penetrate, lower, shoot, and do my takedown. So one more time. We're hand fighting, guys. Hand fighting. I raise his hands up and I shoot underneath. One more time. Hand fighting, raise, boom, and shoot. Let's turn the angle. Right, hand fighting. I'm messing with his hands, raise them up, boom, and shoot. Okay, and this time's gonna be big takedown. Right, we're working here. All right. So we have our double leg. Okay, now double leg is a very difficult finish. Okay. So what happens a lot of times, guys, is we shoot in for a double, but we get a single. All right. So now what we're going to do is, because we can't get both legs in a double, we're going to work a single leg. So we're going to switch this way. Now, to take him down is going to be different. Okay. The shot's going to be the same, but the takedown is going to be different. So again, we're defending here. Okay, so now from here, when I raise my partner's hand and I shoot inside, okay, from here, my head comes inside and I get his one leg. But notice my head's on the inside. The last one, my head was on the outside and I cupped this leg. Well, this time, I'm holding my hands. Okay, I'm gripping over my hand here, and I'm pinching the leg. All right, so I have one leg. Now he's got one leg to hop on. Okay, so now guys, from here, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna step my leg out, bring this to the side, and now from here, guys, what I'm gonna do is push and then pull my partner down to the mat. So one more time. I shoot in, but instead of double, I'm shooting in to a single here. Okay? My partner often takes his leg and brings it to the outside. Now, guys, from here, I'm going to push, and then I'm going to pull him down. So first, I'm going to trick him. I'm going to push him, and I'm going to make him hop. And then I'm going to pull him in the opposite direction. So one more time, guys. We're in this position here. Faking to the head. I get his hands to raise up. I shoot in, and now two hands clamp. And I pinch his leg, but he gets his leg free. Look, he's got his leg free. So I'm hugging here, and I'm pinning my chest to his thigh and my head to his ribs here. Okay, now I'm going to push him backwards. Then when we get to that point, I'm going to turn to my head out, and my shoulder is going to pressure him down to the mat. So now we're going to practice this without a partner. Okay. Same type of setup. Raise him up, step, lower, and instead of me grabbing like this, I grab one leg and I step up. My partner, I pinch my partner's foot, but he takes it to the outside. So now my head is inside, I'm going to push, and then I'm going to bring my head to the outside and take a step back and drive him to the mat. So one more time. We're in this position here. I'm using my hands to hand fight. I raise his hands, penetrate, step, grab the single, head inside, push, 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 and now I pull him back by stepping backwards, and I kind of do like a bowing position. So I have the hands like this, and when I step back and I bow, okay? So it's just like a traditional martial arts bow, right? Go from this side. We're here, okay? Faking again, right? Penetrate, lower, grab the single. Now remember, my head's inside. I'm pushing, pushing, okay? And then I push again, and now I step back and I bow, all right? So here we go, regular speed now, okay? 1, 2, 3, faking them out, step, strong, push, and boom, hold down. So now we're gonna start moving around, guys, all right? And we're gonna pretend, we're gonna visualize that we have a partner. I don't have a partner, okay? So I'm gonna visualize. And last but not least, guys, I'll show you the feat that we're gonna do on heavy bag. So maybe you made a grappling dummy. Maybe you have something that you can use that will stand up. I don't know, a chair that you could wrap in some blankets and a pillow, whatever. Guys, just moms and dads, figure something out for your kids to use as a grappling dummy or something to practice on. Okay, so we're still working on singles, setting them up, penetrate, boom, we push, push, and then bam, we drive them down. So guys, work with me here, moving around, all right? Let me see you guys faking out, raising your hands up to the head, all right? And then penetrate, slip, drive, and then boom, pull them down and bow. All right, so let's do one more with our partner here so we can see this single leg again. Ready? Yeah. And then I'm going to show you a couple on the back. So remember, we had our head inside and we switched it to outside. So how did we do that? We raised his hands, we penetrate, we step in, and we get two hands hugging, right? I clamp my hands together here, pull him in. My shoulder is putting a lot of weight on him, guys. I'm not just holding him. My shoulder is heavy on Vinny. And this makes it hard for him because he's only got one leg to stand on. So now he takes that leg out, and I'm putting more weight on it. Thank you, Vinny. All right, guys, my head's inside. I'm driving, and bow. He goes down. So I'm using my partner's leverage against him. Anytime he defends my attack, I create more leverage and I forward and go on with my attack. All right? I know some of you guys are really good at this. One of the guys I'm most impressed with his attacks is Arthur. Man, Arthur goes for it. Julissa, man, you guys go for it. Victoria, man, you guys just go for these attacks. Dylan and Imran and all you guys impress me so much. And this is what's so important when we start something and it fails. I start a takedown and it fails. What do? I create something out of it and I finish with a different technique. But I don't give up because whenever he defends one of my techniques, he leaves an opening. So when I attack, I'm always putting my partner in a worse position. When he defends, I don't keep going with what my original attack was. I switch to another technique. So let's go one more time. All right, we're finishing up with this single again. And then we're going to do some doubles on the back. All right, guys. So from here, raise the hand, penetrate, lower, I capture. Look how I hug the leg, right? My head, I'm keeping my head on the outside, talk to you, but my head's on the inside here, and I hug the leg. Now from here, I pick up the leg and pinch, okay? From here, my hands clamp, my elbows come in, all right? My partner takes the leg out, I push, and now I bring my head to the outside, okay? And I bow. All right, so let's go one more. All right, from here. Oh, so If you guys have a heavy bag, this is a great way to practice, okay? I face the bag right to me, okay, from here, and I'm gonna pretend I'm hand fighting, okay? From here, I lower, shoot, boom, and drive. And I can knock the bag over, all right? So one more time, fake, penetrate, lower, shoot, oh, right? So from here, my bag's moving around a little bit, and I can start to work, right? Oh, my double leg setup. Okay, move around the bag, right? And there you have it. A couple of different ways to take somebody down, single leg, double leg, and guys, whatever you can find around the house to use for your training, please do. My son and I, Imran, we made a grappling dummy out of some pillows, took a couple of old sweatshirts and stuffed them, rolled up the arms using a couple of heavy paper towels, stuffing them in the sleeves. So guys, if you want any tips or help doing that, hit me up. We'll send you over a quick video on how to make a grappling dummy. Or guys, Google. What's that?
It's on our Instagram page.
Okay, on our Instagram page is that video. Okay, so guys, let's reiterate. Come on back in, Vinny. Man, I hope you guys are tired. I hope you guys are tired. Boy, I don't know about you guys, but I am going to be in better shape than when this whole thing started.
100%.
Guys, moms and dads, I'm 59 years old. Granted, I've been doing this a long time, but folks, let's eat right, let's take care of our immune system, let's challenge ourselves, let's do some contests. Do some contests with your kid. Start out doing 10 push-ups. If you can't do 10, just start out doing 5. If you can't do 5, start out doing 2. But guys, soon enough, I can guarantee you, start off with 2, soon you'll be doing 5. Next thing you know, you'll be doing 10, and you'll be doing the right thing for your body and taking care of yourself. So guys, to reiterate, we went over a good warm-up, a double leg and a single leg, and some ways to practice this without a partner. And guys, I want to talk real quick about the warrior code, right? We say this every day in class before we leave, okay? We have to mean what we say, all right? Part of being a good person is meaning what you say and doing what you promise to do. So a promise and a threat are identical. You have to keep them. So don't make promises you can't keep, and don't make threats that you cannot keep. You have to always be honorable with your words, all right? And this is one of the things that's super important. And I know you guys are moms and dads teaching these types of lessons to your kids, but kids, sometimes you got to hear them from someone else. And, you know, Vinny has 3 younger brothers that, you're the oldest, right? The oldest boy. Yeah, so, his younger brothers are all successful. They're police officers, and his other youngest brother is in college. Vinny's here, working at the school. So guys, we have to have courage and honor, but especially courage to do what's right.
Yes.
And now, guys, that's our first word in the warrior code is courage.
Yes.
So today we're stuck in the house. It's raining. And we're going through this whole coronavirus thing, and we're not going to school, and we're not seeing our friends, and we're not visiting, and we're not going to all these fun places that we used to go to, even the parks. Guys, the parks are closed. I take my son to the park and just have the greatest time and see the kids running around, and it's weird.
Yes, it can be.
And then if you see somebody, they're like, so guys, courage. We have to have the courage to do what's right.
And the courage to make sure that this whole situation doesn't take over us. It doesn't scare us. We don't let the fear succumb to us. We have to have the courage to stand up to it and still continue in the best way possible, go through our day-to-day basis. We have to keep things and maintain things as possible. We have to have that courage. We do not want to let fear let us succumb to the fear of everything. Just have the courage to still do the best we can to continue on a day-to-day basis.
Be warrior kids.
That's it. Plain and
Okay,
simple.
we have our warrior code. I give out examples every day of who helped who get better, and you know, who did something to, you know, show another person kindness, which is another super important act of courage.
Absolutely.
So guys, be courageous. Help your moms and dads around the house. Maybe do an extra good job cleaning up the toys under your bed or putting away your stuff nice and neat. If your guys are older, you know, hang up your clothes nice and neat, organize your drawers, do stuff to make your house that you live in a better place. Moms and dads, thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget, Vinny, his phone's gonna be ringing like mad.
It has been. Yeah. I love
So
it.
guys, these are your mats, okay? I'm on your mats. These are yours, okay? Come and borrow a mat from us if you don't have a mat to train on. We're gonna lend everybody one mat because we might have a lot of people who wanna borrow mats. And if we have 50 people who wanna borrow mats, we're having mats. So we're gonna give one mat per family so you guys can drill and practice and do some stuff. So hit Vinny up, we'll lend you guys a mat, and we'll take it from there, guys. We'll see you Monday, 5 o'clock. All right, thank you so much for the love and support, guys. April 20th, we're gonna be back here, and I want my mats back.